Hello, everyone. Once again, I am here with myself, Practibus, and I scratch that. Start a new intro. Hello, everyone. It is I, Practibus, and I am here in Sherlock Holmes: Crimes and Punishment, Episode 4. I attempted to do this last night, but Twitch was twitchy. It didn't want to work for me. So instead of playing the episode like I wanted to, I immediately exited the game because I started the stream and it said it was recording, but it didn't. Don't worry, fear not. We had not left Baker Street. Yeah, Baker Street, and we are getting right back into it. We will continue our game right now. Bloodbath. I guess that's the name of the case. Sorry about that, folks. I had to take a momentary pause to fix something on my end. That was a very interesting way to enter. I just imagine if that was behind like a door and he was wearing his classic hat. That would have been awesome. What are we doing again? Join Lestrade at the Stained Lane Baths. I had to go take a bath with Lestrade. I don't remember Sherlock being that way, but hey, 2016. Yes, let's open our deductions. Once again, we have no deductions. Can I do anything with this plus? No? Okay. You know, loading screens are very boring. That's why I like the Assassin's Creed loading screens so much. Yeah, you were just running around in an empty void, but you could at least move. Like, during loading screens, they should have, like, small puzzles you can do while you wait or something.
The body of Sir Rodney Bentcliffe is still in the steam room. It has not been touched, per your usual instructions, Mr. Holmes. I shall be waiting for you here, but please hurry.
Okay, I just need to go look for everything that I can.
Are you able to identify the men who were with the victim in the steam room?
Yes. The manager of the bath, Sir Gregory Pitkin, a lad from the city council, Garrow, and an archaeologist by the name of Blinkhorn. I think the plump one, Garrow, did it. He doesn't seem right in the head.
Well, we shall see.
That's very rude.
You found no murder weapon?
No, and that's why I called you. All three witnesses and the victim were locked in when the murder occurred, and they remained so until we got here. We even had to pick the lock to enter.
I see.
Okay, so he was poisoned with something that activated with excessive amounts of heat and or steam.
Was there anyone else?
Just first guesses.
Apart from those gentlemen in the steam room?
Yes, a Mr. Phillips. He was the one who called the police. He'll be able to give you more details.
I should contact his brother, Mr. Flathead.
Any progress, Mr. Holmes?
No. Not yet. Ooh, what's this?
The steam room.
Wait, seriously? This door? This one, we just came through this.
These clothes belong to one of the suspects from the... Clothes belonging to one of the suspects.
Weren't there three? Oh, right here.
Expensive clothes belonging to one of the men from the steam room.
I'm guessing that... would that be the archaeologist? I don't know if an archaeologist would have expensive clothes. Eventually, they might have expensive clothes to go out, but
An ice
no,
bucket
yeah.
to keep the champagne chilled.
In a steam room. Wouldn't that just melt? Well, no, this isn't in the steam room. Actually, I'll look at that again real quick.
Champagne for a special occasion.
Maybe he found a mummy.
Unopened. It was intended to be enjoyed after the steam session.
Okay, so the poison was not ingested from the wine. If it's poison. I need to remember as a detective, I can't just be on one mindset. I have to be open-minded. Okay.
Lord, Holmes.
I don't think it's poison.
Death with a peculiarly Roman piquancy.
Like the one you almost had an hour ago.
Let us forget about that.
Yeah, can we just mention that Sherlock Holmes is semi-suicidal?
I should check this blood sample at Baker Street.
Just squishy. Was that Q there to begin with? That's kind of, yeah. Oh, it's a key.
This key was covered in blood. I should ask Phillips about it.
Was the key behind his eye? Do we have a saw killer before there was a saw killer?
There was only one hit from the weapon. It pierced the right eye straight through to the brain. Death would have been instantaneous.
Now, I've seen a weapon like that a couple times.
The wound should not have bled so profusely. This pool is rather large.
You have that, weapon that's from Old Country for No Men. Or, Old Country for No... Yeah, I think that's the full title.
Some dirt or earth. I'll take a sample.
Oh, I think this is the archaeologist, perhaps.
Look, Watson. He was wearing a ring. He very likely removed it before the steam session.
The death is very recent. Between 30 minutes to 1 hour ago.
I wonder when checking the liver of... or the temperature of a liver came into effect.
I think we have found all that we can here, taking into consideration the abysmal lighting. Constable, we have finished with the body.
We don't have many leads here.
What concerns me is that we still have to find the murder weapon.
Mr. Holmes?
Please have the body removed without disturbing anything else in the room.
All right, Mr. Holmes.
I was wondering, Holmes, it's fairly reckless to carry out a murder inside a closed chamber. Why do you suppose they did it?
There are a great many possibilities. The murderer was in a hurry. Or he is an artist. Or a ghost. Or he wanted to ensure that I'd be brought in on the case.
Probably the latter. You are ridiculous. Do you know that?
Yes, I do. So if he was murdered in here and there's witnesses, there's only one entrance, so he would have had to come in, I'm assuming fully clothed and masked, because otherwise we could get a sketch artist, and hey look! We can get a or not a sample, but a sketch of the person.
Blood traces wiped on the towel.
Why do you have blood on you,
It's
sir?
horrible. So Rodney, he's dead. Can't we speak about it somewhere else?
I'm in shock. I don't want to talk.
Well, I want you to talk. I want you singing like a canary.
I can't talk at the moment. Mr. Holmes?
Any progress, Mr. Holmes?
Mr. Phillip. They really
Good
need a
day
load
to you,
in.
Mr. Phillips. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my colleague, Dr. Watson. Would you be so kind as to answer our questions?
Certainly, sir.
Please tell us the chain of events from the start of your day. Everything that you can remember. The slightest detail may be of importance.
Very well, sir. I came in at 6:30 this morning, and I opened the baths. I made sure that the room was clean, and I prepared the towels. The brazier was still burning.
There was a fire burning all night.
Yes, Sir Gregory ordered me to light the brazier yesterday. It takes some time until the room is fully heated. The gentleman had a meeting at 9 o'clock this morning. I wanted everything to be perfect. They'd been in the steam room for 20 minutes when I suddenly heard shouting. I ran to the door, but it was closed. I couldn't open it. So I ran out to the street to call for the police. One constable came up, and then there were others, and they picked the lock. Then Inspector Lestrade came along, and he told us that nothing should be touched.
How does that keep changing? Oh, starched color.
Did you receive any other visitors this morning?
No one. Until these gentlemen arrived. Sir Gregory was the first. And then, while we were discussing work details, Sir Rodney and Mr. Blinkhorn arrived, and Mr. Garrow followed.
What happened after that?
I waited until they'd all entered the steam room, then I returned to the hall. The changing room door was open, so I should hear if they needed anything.
You would have heard if someone had entered or left the steam room.
Certainly, sir. These doors make a lot of noise.
Steam room keys.
How many people have keys to the steam room?
We have just the one key for now, which Sir Gregory gave to me.
So, this morning you opened the steam room, and then?
I put the key inside my desk, but when they called, I couldn't find it. It had disappeared. I don't know where it is.
Did you leave the baths at any time or receive any visitors?
No, sir. I did not.
That's not true. You have
are
a
not
morning
telling
telegram.
the truth, Mr. Phillips. You left your work this morning, and you went to the post office, where you dispatched a telegram at around 7:30.
But how could you... No,
The telegram was for someone in Manchester.
Mr. Holmes, it's I'll tell you everything. I left the baths at 7:20. My sister wrote to me yesterday, and she needed a reply, or our mother is unwell. I was away for 20 minutes, and I closed the baths on my way out.
Did you receive a reply from your sister?
No, she wasn't meant to. I just told her to pawn my old school uniform so that she could pay for the medication.
Did you check to see if the key was still in your desk when you returned?
No, I didn't. Please, Mr. Holmes, don't tell the police about this. Sir Gregory would give me the sack. I need this job.
I see. There is a bottle of champagne on ice in the changing room. Do you have any idea who left it there?
There is? Are you quite certain? I didn't pay any attention. Do you believe that it's important?